Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Simone Nicole back at it again with another video. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and today's video is going to be my top 10 favorite hair products of all time, I guess, or at the moment, however you want to phrase it. In my previous video, I asked you all if you would like to see a video like this, and a bunch of you guys in the comments did ask for it, so here I am delivering. The video that I'm referring to is 5 tips on how I grew my natural hair, and that video is heavily talking about the products that I use on my hair in order to see the growth that I had. So I believe that me using these products is a big reason as to why my hair has grown so much. A big thing that I talked about in that video also was my use of water soluble products. I would say that every single one of the products that I'm about to mention is indeed water soluble, or are indeed water soluble. Don't come for me if you do the test at home and they're not exactly water soluble. All of them I have had great experiences with, and they have personally worked for me. Now, before we get into this video today, we have to do our subscriber shout out of the day, and this subscriber shout out is going to go to Miss Rachel M. She comments on my stuff very regularly, so I will pop up all of the comments that she has left me. So it's not just one specific comment that I'm going to highlight, it's the fact that she is consistently active, very positive, and very conversational with me, with other people, and it's just really, really nice and refreshing. So I would like to say publicly thank you to you, Miss Rachel M, for being a part of the family and for always being so supportive and watching my videos. I appreciate you so much. And if you would like to be my next subscriber shout out, please do not hesitate to 1, subscribe, and 2, comment on this video with any thoughts that you might have, and be consistent in talking to me, not only on YouTube but also on my other social media platforms. Mainly Instagram is the other one that I use, so don't be a stranger. Now, with that being said, let's get into today's video. So I figured that I would organize this video in how I would do my hair, and I also have a couple honorable mentions that I will mention at the end of the video as well. So a theme that you will see across all these products is that I use very, very, very light products in my hair, and that is personally what works for me. I have 10-ish products, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's not exactly 10 because I have multiple things in each group. So if we're starting off with our cleansers, then probably my number one favorite cleanser is going to be the Diva Curl No Poo, in the original formula. I tried the Decadence, which is meant for more coarse hair. I did not care for it as much as I care for this stuff. It really gives you that like clean feeling on your scalp. I purchased this entire liter and it's gone, like gone. But the thing is that Diva Curl is very expensive. If you're a curly girl, I'm sure that you know that. This is about $45 for this big thing, but the one that's like small, I also own the small one that's like as big as, say, this bottle, is $20. So I'm gonna fly through a bottle like this, so I just figured I would invest in a big size. I love this stuff. I have to invest in another one for sure. It is so good. Doesn't leave your hair feeling stripped. It's basically like the next best thing to a shampoo, which you all know that I do not use, with the exception of the one that I'm about to mention. I mentioned this in my blow dry video that I actually did cleanse my hair to start. This one is the Curls Blueberry Bliss Reparative Hair Wash. So they don't call it a shampoo, and when you read the back of it, it claims to be a rich, creamy, sulfate-free cleanser that does the work of a cleanser and a hair vitamin. And they actually tell you to apply this, and then they tell you to brush, like comb through your hair. Like, they claim that this is good, works well enough for you to comb through your hair, which is really interesting to me. But I would say it's very low lather, the most gentle shampoo that I've found in a really long time. I really love it, so I would definitely recommend this for if you're trying my method and you stop washing your hair with a shampoo. This one is a really good like transitional one to get you out of that shampooing, like lathery, soapy, bubbly kind of thing. So I really love this. And then I do have a third product in this category that I ran out of, and so I don't have it to show you, but it is the As I Am. Let me pull it up. Okay, I got it. It is the As I Am Long and Luxe Pomegranate and Passion Fruit Go Wash. Oh my gosh, it is so good. So moisturizing, you guys. So moisturizing. Oh my goodness. I love that stuff, but it's a little hard for me to find. That's why I don't have it readily sitting in front of me, but it's also a very great. That one is a little harder for me to find, but I really love it, and it's also at a pretty affordable price point, so that is good as well. The next steps that I want to mention are conditioners. Now I'm gonna mention these two. I did a video trying every single Not Your Mother's natural conditioner. These are very good, especially for the price that they are at. I bought 8 different conditioners. I ended up keeping 4 of them. These are just 2 out of the 4, and I just arbitrarily kind of pulled these out. One is the nutrient rich matcha green tea and wild apple blossom, and then the other one is the one that I currently have in my shower that I'm working through, which is the royal honey and Kalahari desert melon. Both of these are really good. I will put in the description box the other 2 ones that I did keep, and I would recommend all of them. But since they are so cheap, I would just recommend going to your local Target, your local Ulta, and just trying out different ones and seeing which ones work the best for your hair. But I really like these. They're not super heavy. They don't feel like, I know that comedogenic is for skin, but your hair is porous, so I would say they're like non-comedogenic for the hair. Like, I don't put these on and feel like it just sits on top of the hair shaft. They feel like they really work to get into the hair shaft, really work to make my hair softer, overall better, and they rinse really nicely and leave my hair feeling very soft without feeling cakey. I'm like using all the wrong terms. Like, I'm talking about hair as if it's like a face, but whatever. Next, we are going to talk about my favorite deep conditioners. So I would say this is a recent discovery, but I love this stuff. It is the Heyyy Naturals Honey and Sage Deep Conditioner. It is so nice, and this is one of the products that I can kind of just read through the ingredient list and not have to struggle to read what's in it. It's just so good. Only problem is that it's small, so I kind of run through this within like 2-3 washes. It's not super cheap. It's like $12 to $15 for this guy, and it is 8 ounces, so it's not a super cheap, but that's okay. I really like it because it really does feel like it gives my hair really good moisture, and not that fake moisture that I was talking about that just kind of coats the hair strand, kind of waxes up the hair and then just slides off. That's not this at all. I really love Heyyy Naturals. I love that it's black female owned, black female ran, and it started off as a small thing and it's developed into this empire. It's really cool. I really love supporting a business like this, so this is definitely on my top list. And then next, I would say the cult classic, the Aztec Clay Indian Healing Mask. I really like this stuff because you can really find it anywhere. I've seen the really big ones in my local beauty supply store, but you can get this from like Whole Foods. They sell versions of this at like Ulta. You can just probably Google it and figure out where you can buy it. But I really like this stuff because you can use it as like a face mask or as a hair mask. I've done a video on my channel using this where I just kind of sit and chat and use this. It's really good for when you just want to like reset your hair, like if you feel like your curl pattern just isn't what it used to be, if you feel like you have like moisture overload or whatever the case may be. This will serve as a reset because it's essentially protein. But my hair personally, I don't need a lot of protein. Every once in a while it's beneficial. So I will use this when I feel like I just want to reset my hair. Probably when I go back curly from having my hair blown out, I will use this just to give it a nice reset. And we are moving right along to leave-ins, and I'm kind of going to mention all of these in one trip because they low-key do the same thing. This one was my most recent find from when I did the trying Kimberly Sherrill's natural hair, like one of her killer combos. She loves this stuff, so I bought it, and I would say that these two are extremely comparable, and if I had to choose between the two, I would go with my Kiki Curly Not Today. This is a curly girl classic too. I wish they sold this in a big tub because I would buy the heck out of this. This is the epitome of water soluble but beautiful moisture, like this and these two. And the ingredients in these are really good. None of the stuff that I stay away from, if it's in this video, then it doesn't contain any of the things that I personally stay away from for my hair. But these I would say are my top. The Main Choice Tropical Moringa Sweet Oil and Honey leave-in conditioner is also really good. My only problem with it is that it can get a little frothy if you use too much of it. So that's about my only problem. You just got to be careful with how much of it you use. But it also has pretty good ingredients in it, and it is water soluble. So these are my go-tos for leave-ins. Next, let's talk about cream stylers. And I had low-key a difficulty figuring out what I wanted to include for this category because I genuinely or generally don't use cream stylers anymore, is what I figured out, because I have not done a wash and go in so long because they're just, I'm a little past that phase right now, but I'm sure it'll come back. Like, wash and goes are a natural girl's like right hand man, but right now I'm just really not into wash and goes. But when I was, I loved this stuff. I have the packets because I was leaving my stage of wanting wash and goes, so I just bought the packets because I was like, am I actually gonna go through a whole one of these? This is the Miss Jessie's Multicultural Curls, and the reason why I brought these little packets is because I saw them in Target and I was like, well, heck yeah. And the packets are only like $2 or $3 a piece, whereas the full product is $20. Super expensive. Miss Jessie's is very expensive as a brand, but I really, y'all, I'm in a depression. I just looked down at this and saw that the third ingredient is amidimethicone or silicone. Child, that's canceled. Just forget I even included it in the thing. I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board for this one and figure out something to replace it. Yeah, so that's over, that's canceled. I'm embarrassed. Let's move on. Now let's talk about a real live tried and true, and that is going to be the Uncle Funky's Daughter Curl Magic Gel. Girl, period. This is hands down my favorite gel I've ever used, and I used to see girls on YouTube talk about this stuff all the time. And I remember I was in Cincinnati at the time, and I was in a CVS and I saw it and I said, oh my god, I have to buy this. Like, it's, I think in the CVS I was in, it was like between $16 and $20, and I was like, I really can't afford this, but I'm buying it anyways because I never saw it anywhere. Now they sell it in Targets that are not like super close to me, but like 20 minutes away, so I can get it from there. This is a brand new bottle. I bought a backup when I was only like 1/3 of the way done with my last one because I needed to have it. This is still unopened though because I am out of that wash and go stage, but as soon as I'm back in it, period. I just don't use this for like regular styling or like doing my regular wash day routine because it's just too expensive and I love it too much for curl definition to use it on a braid out. So I love this stuff. It is so good. It leaves your hair defined but not crunchy. It has beautiful slip. Love, cannot say enough good things about this stuff. And speaking of braid outs, we are going to talk about my 2 honorable mentions. So my first honorable mention is going to be the Main Choice Tropical Moringa Pearly Braid Out Glaze. Now this one is a controversial one. You ask any curly girl that's like experienced and well versed in products, and they probably have tried this before, and you will probably get 50 different answers from 50 different people about how they feel about this stuff. First of all, I'm sure that so many people try it because the smell of it, the smell of this line oh my god, out of this world. The thing with this is that it's a little bit of a tricky product to work with. So in my wash day routine, I warned you guys to when you put this on your hair, you don't have a lot of room to play anymore. Like, you can't just be like combing through your curls, because this stuff goes to work immediately to bind your curls together for whatever style you want to do, whether that's a braid out. I've seen people use it as a styler for a wash and go. It goes into action almost immediately. So you can't really work with it after you put it on your hair, and a lot of people say that for them it causes flaking, which I could understand. The thing with this product is that you have to not work hard, but you have to work at it to get it to work for you. That's why it's an honorable mention. Some people love it, some people hate it. I fall along the love it side. I do find that if I overuse it, it can be a little drying. But this product is just so nice to me that I'm kind of willing to work with it. So if you want to try it, do. It's not super expensive. It's not super cheap. I think it's around like 15 bucks. You could probably find it at your local beauty supply store, CVS, Walgreens, whatever the case may be. So I'd say try it, but just know that it could get a little dicey, you know? And then my last product that I want to mention, which is an honorable mention, is this, the Aquage Strengthening Conditioner. I swore by this stuff for so long, you guys, and I honestly feel like it was the reason that I didn't experience as much damage as I should have when I was coming back from having my hair straightened. Only problem is that not like within the first like top ingredients, probably like within the first 9 ingredients, dimethicone. So I had to give it up because it has dimethicones or silicones in it, which is really unfortunate. I love this stuff. I've been through a big tub and I've been through multiple of these. It is just so good. It is not cheap. It is not, y'all, it is not cheap. These little things are like $25 a piece, I want to say, and the big tub is $54. But I can honestly say it's worth the price. If you do not care about depositing small amounts of silicone onto your hair, then I would say try it. It's really good for repairing any damage in the hair. It really does do what it says it's gonna do, which is to strengthen. Oh my god, it's so good, and it smells so good, so clean, just like a salon. Love this stuff, but I had to stop using it because I swore off silicones. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you all so very much for joining me, and I just want to say hello to all of the new subscribers that have recently joined me. My last few videos have been doing really well, and I appreciate it so much, and I thank every single one of you all that has joined the family recently. Please again leave any video suggestions down below, and I will, as I always do, come through and comment and talk to you guys. And with that being said, that is the end of today's video. Remember to keep positivity in your life, because positivity breeds positivity, and we have no time for negativity in 2020. Again, y'all thought I was gonna say bye, and it's about that time because my heater just kicked on. But you know what, you need to watch some more videos, so go ahead and click on, you know, my natural hair playlist, whatever video is being recommended for you right now. Just do it. My ponytail told you so. Thank you.